Okay, we are going to do a compression test here. I have my tester connected to the second cylinder. I have already checked the first and it came up at about 90 and seemed a little bit weak. So we're going to try, I don't know if I can set this somewhere where I can. This is going to be difficult with the camera. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run the test right now. So let's see what she gets to. So almost the same. It's a little lower. It got up there faster. Do it again. Oops. Okay, that seems like about where we're going to get it. Alright, let me do the rest of them and I'll let you know what they come out to be. So the first two, pretty close. And as you can see, spark plug isn't great, but it's not too bad. A little bit of carbon. Alright, I'll check the others. So that's the lowest one. Looks like it's maybe 80. Alright, I put a little oil down that cylinder. We'll see if it makes any difference. It does seem to. And see, it's dropping back down. So I think it's rings. All right, we'll start her back up now. Make sure I didn't mess anything up. Guess not. Okay, so it seems like the cylinders are all pretty low. The lowest one I put a little bit of oil down and tested it again. It did come up a little bit, but not much. So it looks like it's time for an upper engine rebuild on that, but we're going to let that go for a while because it does run pretty well as it is. It starts right up and it runs okay as it is. And I'm going to leave it alone until off season. So the other ongoing project is in the rear of the tractor. I've got that axle situation going on where the wheel is loose. So moving on to that, this jam nut thing I could not get on quite tight enough. And let's see if I can show you on the video here. You can hear it a little. Can't really see it, but it is loose. I don't know if that's visible on video or not. So anyway, I picked up this thing. This is a great big 1 1/4, 18 die, rethreading die. And I'm hoping that I can sharpen those threads up enough with this that I can get a little bit more pressure on that nut. Okay, so I got the nut off and I got the washer off. Now, I think I'm going to stop here. I'm still gonna try to clean these threads up a bit, but if we look here, the splines are flush right here with the surface that the washer is going to be pressing against. So I don't think we're going to get this wheel tight. Seems like it's bottomed out. So I think that we probably do have a worn out hub and or spline here. So what's going to happen is it's going to continue to wiggle a little bit while in use and wear it even further. So I got the parts coming and we're going to do this. But in the meantime, I am going to clean this up a little bit and see if I can get a little bit more time out of this, even though it's going to be loose and continue to be loose, because I think that is just, I mean, I can actually feel it might even be a little proud of that surface. It's flush, if anything, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get it tight enough to get the wheel tight, because I'm just pushing on a surface that's just flush with the end of the splines here, and I'm just not going to be able to press on it. So that's probably the issue here. Hub's worn out, splines possibly worn out. Not going to be sure about which till I get it all apart, but I'm going to go ahead and try to clean the threads up a little bit and at least get it back together and get it tight, so in the meantime I can use it, and we'll get it back going the way it is.